Let's establish a beginning point and then we'll move on to new heights. Do you accept, at least to some degree, that you are a vibrational being? And do you accept that the way you feel is your indicator of one thing only? How much of your whole perspective you're allowing or not? Isn't that interesting? So if I'm afraid, that means I should be afraid. Because if I feel fear, what it really means is I've established a vibration that isn't including the wholeness of who I am, so my point of attraction can't let in what I really want. So your fear is letting you know that your point of attraction is not including what you want. It's sort of like if you would stand over there, you'd get it, but while you're standing over here, you can't. So you're standing over here in fear and you can't get it. So then we say, stand over there and get it. You say, okay, I'll stand over there. I'm on my way. I'll stand over there. But it's not easy to, on a dime, turn those emotions around, is it? And why is that? Why can't you just feel good because you want to? Why can't you just switch your vibration like you do a light switch? Because law of attraction is shoring you up with things that match pretty much where you are. So you say, well, this sucks. You're telling me I want to go over there, but I can't go over there because I'm over here. Is that right? Well, it's almost right. What we're saying is you want to go over there, but you can't go over there quickly because you've been practicing being over here. You got to change the way you practice. So the first step is, do you believe that over there exists? Do you believe that there is a vibrational version of you that includes the new and improved version of you? Do you believe that the larger part of you, the non-physical part of you that remains non-physically focused even while you're here in this physical body, is already standing there perceiving that new and improved life experience? And by that we mean, what do you think? Oh, this is so good. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, we're just going to enjoy it to ourselves for a little while. What do you think your inner being's perspective is? What do you think? Start again. So, if manifestation is emotion, did we get you on that one? Do you accept that in the moment of your emotion, you are having a manifestation, and that your emotion itself is a manifestation? It's a manifestation of what? It's a manifestation, an indication, a manifestation, an indication. It's proof, it's evidence. It's a manifestation of the vibrational mix that's going on within you. How much of who you really are you allowing yourself to blend with right here, right now? So what do you think your inner being, or Abraham, what do you think the source within you, how would you describe our manifestational experience? As emotional. In other words, what do you think it is like for non-physical? Do you think we're driving cars around? Do you think we're adding on to our house? Do you think we're writing memoirs? Writing books? Just try to imagine what is the perspective of source energy. It's an emotional experience. It's what you all want. In other words, it's the party you're all on your way to. It's the joy you all seek. It's the allowing of an understanding of love and worthiness, which is at the basis of every single thing that you all want. In other words, we are living the ultimate manifestation. This is what we want to convince you of. If we can convince you that the manifestation that you seek is to hook up with the manifestation that we live, then you'll have it figured out. You've been hearing us say for years, if you've been listening to us, and some of you have, you've been hearing us say that everything that everyone wants, no matter what it is, whether it's a pile of money, a relationship, an improvement in your body, everything, no exception, that everyone has ever wanted or ever will want is for one reason and one reason only. What is it? You will feel better in the having of it. You will feel better in the having of it. So if we can convince you here today that there is a feeling place where the larger part of you exists, that is the manifestation that you can accomplish right here, right now. Can you add on to your beach house today? No. Well, you can add a board. But can you add on and move in today? No. Can you even find your beach house today? Maybe. Can you pay for it today? Probably not. Can you be excited about your beach house today? Can you find your lover in the parking lot? We were there. He's not there right now. Can you find your lover today? Maybe and maybe not, but it is irrelevant whether you actually lick his face today or not. What is relevant is, can you feel the existence of your lover? Can you feel well-being when you're not living it? Can you feel it? And the thing about your human experience is you have come to allow what is to dictate how you feel. So you've let the manifestation that matters most, which is the emotion that you feel, be dictated by things you can't control, by how it's stacking up. Do you know that collectively you are creating this world, so you share it with a lot of other people. So you cannot control what every one of them do. You can't control what any of them do. So if your happiness is dependent upon what any of them or all of them are doing, then your most important manifestation, which is the way you feel, is out of control to you. And that's what you've come to understand. You've come seeking the freedom from the bondage of the resistance, which is always self-imposed. That's what you've come to understand. You've come to understand that you can manifest joy no matter what now, no matter what now, no matter what now, no matter what now. And when you figure out how to manifest joy because of the power of your focus, then what happens? Then you become the deliberate creator that you came to be, that you were born to be, that you still are even though you've forgotten. Then you become one who is in control of your vibration. And when you're in control of your vibration, you're in control of your point of attraction. So when you're in control of your vibration and you're standing in vibrational alignment with all that you have become, then the manifestation has to shift. And people who are watching you say, now that was just amazing. I've never ever known anyone to do that. You say, well, no one wanted it like I do, and no one was able to divert their attention from its opposite current manifestation long enough to allow the presence of what is wanted to become. We want you to understand creation in the way that we understand it, which means you got to step back and take broader view, which means you got to stop being the flesh, blood, and bony person that you are and become the vibrational being that you are, which means become the emotional being which you are, which means become the really picky emotional being which you are, which means don't put up with anything that doesn't make you feel good, because if it doesn't make you feel good, you've got yourself pinched off from your power, and when you're pinched off from your power, you don't have any power, and then you don't manifest the way you want to, and then it's just a cycle of observing what is not wanted and then documenting it. Let me tell you about my life. I'd like to tell you about what's been happening. Maybe if I tell it to you in great detail, you will understand it clearly enough that you will help me move away from it. And we say, never, ever, 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 ever. It never works that way. Document it and hold yourself there. Document it and hold yourself there. Ignore it. You can begin to move away from it. Focus upon what is really wanted, and you begin to move toward that. Pretty clear. We are eager to talk with you about anything that is important to you. There is nothing off limits. There is no order of business, although you will notice a wonderful evolution of subjects and expansion. We always enjoy so much visiting with you in this forum because we can feel the fullness of who you are. There are many of you all around the world. How many countries are with us today? 60. Some of you up in the middle of the night. We are appreciating your willingness to play with us, because it doesn't matter what time zone you're in. It doesn't even matter what planet you're on. It doesn't matter where you are or what time of day it is, because it's all happening now. And as we focus collectively in our now together, what happens is the vibration that is you meshes with the vibration that is us, and together we take thought beyond that which it has ever been before. We are eager for that. There is nothing that life can propose to you through the contrasting focus that cannot become a manifested actuality in what you call your real life experience. Now, we don't really agree with you on what you think your real life experience is, because we know that when life inspires you to a new desire, that's the real life experience, because that's what rings our bells. When life causes you to want something different or more beyond what is, there is a vibrational version of it, which is where we dwell, which is thrilling to us. Because when we focus upon your furthest most expansion, there's no gap between your furthest most expansion and where we are. So we just experience the bliss of the expansion. But if you expand because desire causes you to do it and you don't go with the expansion, then you have, to some degree, a resistant gap that can go from, even in hope, there's a little gap. I want it and I hope I'll get it. Gap. I want it and I doubt I'll get it. Gap. I really, 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 really want this thing I really, 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 really don't believe. Deadly. In other words, feels awful, doesn't it? To want something, really want something and not believe it. Oh, don't do that. Find a way to believe in what you want. Find a way to believe in what you want until you know it, even before it's manifested. And that's what trips you up. You don't want to do it that way. You don't want to do it that way. You want evidence first, and then you'll believe it. Doesn't work that way. And you say, well, it must work that way because I haven't believed a lot of things that have eventually come about. And we say, not until you stopped not believing them. You might have been distracted from it. You might have stopped thinking about it. You might have focused on other things. You might have ceased the resistant energy and not known that you had ceased the resistant energy. But we promised you, you ceased the resistant energy before anything came about. You cannot want something and doubt it and manifest it. So what is a manifestation anyway? You manifest the car in your garage. Oh, that's a manifestation. It's real. I can feel it. I can feel the materialism of it. That's a manifestation, Abraham. Or my lover coming to me. That's a manifestation. We agree. Manifestation is all of that. But we would like you to begin to regard manifestation as what's happening with you in the moment. We love presenting to you the things that we've talked about here today. And it is so satisfying to feel you come along with us. We have these leading edge discussions, and it's remarkable how often that we will be in a place that no one on this planet has ever been before, and you'll all be right there with us on the leading edge because you've already tuned yourself to the source within you. So when we discover it together, we're all right there, right there, right there. You know that, don't you? We have enjoyed this interaction more than words can convey. You are doing extremely well. Go general. For a while. Go general, go general, go general, until you establish your real connection with this powerful source. And then witness the details beginning to fill in, and then describe them and revel in them and focus on them for the purpose of bringing it into more specifics. And then take the bounce from that and be more specific and more specific. If we were standing in your physical shoes, there are two things that we would do deliberately all day, every day. We would appreciate every time it is easy, for as long as it is easy. And in the moment that it stops being easy, we would go general. There is great love here for you. And as always, we remain specifically in the vortex.